Hello everyone! How are you? I hope you're having a great day. I'm having a good day. It's okay. Oh, hell. So, to update. Last week, we were fighting at Hoax. And for the alternate version of LOD that I've been working on, I've more ideas about the Battle of Hoax that have come to my mind since that time. But importantly, we've been grinding in the marshlands, so things go a little smoother than they've been going. Not that we haven't any deaths or anything, it hasn't been particularly difficult, but just smoother. So the why isn't this working? Hold on a moment. There we go. That's funny that didn't turn on. Just things are going to go a little smoother. We ground up a little bit, so our guys are about 2 levels higher than they were. No progression on the story, however, just strictly grinding. What else? That's it. Not a lot of updates. I tell you what, though, it's hot in this basement. Which is funny, because normally it's quite nipply. We're joined by a very good boy, having a snoozle right there. He's a very good man. Posture. 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 It's the most important. Posture. But definitely concerning the alternate story that I'm writing for fun, definitely more feats of strength. Excuse me. Definitely more feats of strength for Kongol regarding the Battle of Hoax. For some reason, I've also been entertaining the idea of taking up graphic artistry. I have a tablet I got with a phone. It's over there. You can see it. Right there. Sitting in a box. I've yet to open it. But I have some ideas that I want to do. Like I see them in my mind. The difficulty with my version of creativity is that it's very difficult for me to get the thing in which is in here and get it out. Because it's the... I get not distracted, but it's very difficult to communicate the idea properly out of my mind. So I think I'm going to take up graphic art to see and get it out. Like, as an example, in my mind's eye, I see when the party is approaching Bale, I see like farms and small villages and houses and stuff like that on the world map I'm referring to. Anyway. Oh my god. Are you from Basil? I won't let you have your way, because I'm from Potpourri. I left my water bottle upstairs. Alas. I finished some editions also as well. Dart and Rose are Dragoon 2. So we're gonna coast through this and be able to talk a little more easily. I don't know how long the stream's gonna go though. Our boy has been waking up at just ungodly hours. Because I took the night ring off of Shauna and I put it on Rose. No, did I? Taking 42 damage off a basic hit though. That's gonna be... It's okay. And again, we may run Shauna this game to the finale, like to level 5. We might do that. Also, we've been playing, on the side, we've been playing more Hollow Knight, which I am just in love with Hollow Knight. How could you not be? Sorry. No, not this one. This one. Close that. Minimize that. Oh, that's loud. Right in the way. Beautiful. I won't have a chance to look at... I could probably tear through it without putting the ring on her. Also, seeing more of Firebrand. Seeing the building him up, so you'd see more of not like a horror movie where the more of you see the killer, the less dangerous he becomes. Like the mistake they made with Classic Aliens. The more you saw of the xenomorph, the less afraid of them you were. But where you see the... Because we've already seen Firebrand uprooting trees as he was chasing Dart and just smashing them aside like they were no threat to him in any manner. So as the party's approaching the marshlands, Firebrand is at the end of his rampage, and he's just annihilated everything before him, and he's called back without seeing Graham. You just see Firebrand trailing off, and the Sandorans go to finish the work. I'm getting like messages and updates like 5 minutes too late. When is this? Strange. Are the Sandorans wearing like gladiator armor? Like skirt, helmet, pauldrons, and greaves. Because it looks like they're all but naked except for the armor. Also, on another note, separate from the Legend Dragoon, we have new banners put up that were made. Chairbear and I both worked on them to get the right feel. That bugged me a lot to not have the to not have the right to. I don't know. Before it was just kind of, it wasn't. They were fillers. They weren't me, and I stopped streaming for a while after Oberon was born because I didn't have time. Who has time? Who has that kind of time? Not parents, that's for sure. But things have slowed down a little bit, so it's a lot easier. We got a little bit of time tonight, as an example. I'll chop you up. Make my day. Come on, you just watched me annihilate like all of your buddies. Should heal Dart. Should heal Dart because they're pretty aggressive with the ice spear. I forget I forget exactly the name of the spell. You know the one I mean. The heal Shauna too. I'll do that on her turn. But the alternate version of LOD in the fantasy that I have in my mind, where LOD gets a remake from Sony, there would, after you beat the story, or maybe not even, old story, alternate story, if you will. But anyway, the version of the story is where Lavitz survives, and instead Albert is killed, and it's just exploring the butterfly effect of that particular set of circumstances. Because honestly, Albert didn't really do much to change. He didn't really do much to change the story in the direction that it went and what characters did, or, you know. As an example, in Tiburoa, Albert didn't do anything that Lavitz could not have done. You know what I mean? And my brother and I and a friend of ours have been kind of, well, when we get to this part, would Lavitz do this with this and this? And then basically he'd have Dart, excuse me, say he. Dart would have Hachel and Lavitz in his ear about stepping away from this idea that Shauna is just a child, and so on and so on. And Lavitz and Kongol being buddies. Also in the alternate version of the story, Kongol, hopefully in both, in the remake, remaster, whichever, Kongol and the Gigantos as a whole are done proper justice, and I feel that Lavitz and Kongol would get on quite well. So it would be interesting to experiment with their conversations, like later on, when say they're in another country somewhere and they're both at both characters at a blacksmith shop. Like, say you go to a city, and instead of all of the characters shrinking into Dart and just following Dart around, and Dart's the only guy that does anything, each character kind of goes off to do their own thing. Like Miru would probably go and find food. Lavitz and Kongol would go to the blacksmith shop. Rose would do whatever Rose does. Just that, you know. But now I have to make, every time we enter a new city, or a city that they're familiar with, you have to put more people to interact with, more places, and, you know, you could see that the characters along their journey kind of became friends with, you know, shopkeepers and, you know, things like that. It's a heinous amount of writing. It would be, but I think it'd be fun. I say that as I'm stacking more writing projects onto my mind, and I already have too many. Wait. Tell you what. I should use a spell on him, and I'm going to do that. He's not even a boss. Let's get rid of this guy first. I wasn't thinking, I was just doing additions the entire time. How many magic attacks do I actually have? Not many. Okay, we're gonna have to select this out. Because we need... Oh yeah, we're gonna need a ton. Yeah, we're gonna need a lot because there's a proper grind. Excuse me, proper grind coming out. Oh, Shauna. Hello, Jasper. My cat's coming. Oh. Oh, it's a stunning blow. Don't you climb on my chair, young man. You were just outside for like 2 hours, Jeepor. No, no. What a cat. Jasper's a half Mancoon, half Tabby's big boy. And he tends to scritch things when he's doing whatever. Young man, do you mind? Ah, and down he goes. I wonder if it's safe to enter the fortress. Probably not, Dart. Let's be honest. Not much of a fortress, to be honest with you, but you had to fit all that in one frame, so... Ah, the morose music. Oh, God. You could see him through the wall, though, so it makes sense. Give me this. Thank you. Thank you. In such a place. There's a sword here of some kind. Hang on, we beat the Sandoras. Shauna, just heal him. Oh no, she can't yet, sorry. Sir Lavitz. Watch out for the dragon's breath. Bleh. Nice. That's 2 now. Great wording. That is actually fantastic wording. Same age as me. And this guy is the same age as me. Please rest, though. War is silly. As glorified as it is. Give me this. A lance. Oh, yeah. There's 1,000,000 lances in the marshlands because the mermen drop lances. I forget what the percentage is, but oh, sad music 'cause everybody's dead. Expand on the Battle of the Marshland a little bit. That's what I would like to do. Because a lot of guys died here in the story. Not that we know what size a company is. Or how many men to a company. And I mean and the engine at the time and when this game was made. So how much can you have on screen at once? You know what I mean? Like your characters moving and doing their own thing. So it would take up a lot of these guys have a... I forget why, but I feel like I need to target them first. I forget why, but my gut says I need to target the mini Myconids first. Myconid, by the way, one of my favorite fantasy races. And these are the fellows that drop lances, which are like $10 or something when you sell them. Something like that. It's not a lot, but I'm not worried about money. I'm never worried about money with LOD, ever. Because the amount of grinding that we do, the amount of grinding we do, you don't really need to worry too much about money. On the note of Shauna being a healer, living in Celeste alone, not alone, she wasn't alone, but living in Celeste and learning how to be a healer of any variety, which means she would know medicinal herbs and plants and whatnot, and salves and stuff. And she's also really adept with a bow. That's the first weapon she picked up. I mean, granted, it was all, you know, I don't know why there was a bow and quiver and arrows right next to her in the prison, but whatever. She had to get her weapon somehow, and that's fine. But I put it to you, Shauna is a ranger. In the conventional D&D setting, ranger, not Aragorn, which is the... Aragorn is the ranger archetype. That's where the ranger came from, Aragorn from Lord of the Rings. But Shauna goes out hunting, knows medicinal herbs. She knows what herbs look like, you know, what they should smell like, when, you know, what's good, which mushrooms you can eat, which mushrooms will kill you stone dead, things like that. And that, I feel like that would make her character more useful and more interesting. My phone keeps vibrating. Rid of this, rid of this, get rid of this. That's not how you spell that. And then we explore the marshlands. And that's it, by the way. That's all the context you get on the story. By the way, the Battle of the Marshlands, that's all the context you get. There's nothing said. There's no report back to anyone to say that the 10th and 13th have been wiped out. The 8th's been nearly destroyed very quickly. In a single night, Basil lost 3 companies, and they're the only survivors, and no one goes back to tell Albert. Also, no mention of it again. There's almost no mention of the Serdian War after the war. They just move on. Granted, the plot is rather, it's a chase plot. They don't have time to stop. Another reason for my argument against an open world remake would be, or is one of them, excuse me. If you make it open world invites random fetch quests. It invites doing other stuff than the thing that we're doing. Because I can go here, I can go there, I can do this, and the main quest will wait for me. We're hot on Lloyd's heels the whole story, so... Oh no. We're hot on Lloyd's heels the whole story, so stopping to help little Timmy find 10 butterflies, or, you know... that doesn't work for this type of story. Though, it would be nice to explore endiness. Because I've always, like, obviously, I love the Legend of Dragoon, and I think about it quite often, but the cultures and the you know, how we got to where we are. And even though these cultures are mirrors of modern culture, or not modern cultures, but they're mirrors of our cultures, but how did you get to be the way, how did things turn out the way they are? Why is temperate Serdio south of blistering hot Tiburoa? You know what I mean? Guard with Dart. Get that health up, because I've only got 6 health potions. And we're going to need those for Volitude and the Nest and all that. Imagine I could do it with a less dangerous enemy. Because he throws ice spears, I believe. I can't think of another game that's got a guard function like this. Hey, man! I could be attacking with Shauna. I can't think of another game that's got a guard function like this, though. Does it? Jasper, be gone, ye. I didn't play Super Mario RPG. Jipua, please. Quit scratching my chair. I already got to put black tape all over the thing because of you. Get out of here with your claws. Of course he aims at Dart. Why wouldn't he? Give me 10 seconds here. Let me message upstairs real fast. Where's Jipua? Shauna, get him. Oh, there is. Well, I'll have a look at that too. Oh, no, I was supposed to guard. It's fine. We got lots of fights between here and there. We're all right. Oh, okay. I gotta let him out because now he's digging his claws into my legs. Goddamn cat. 10 seconds. You are grounded, young man. Come on. You're a very good boy, but... Yeah. Boy. What are you doing, stuff out? Hey, it's the fucking 1990s when this was out. Hey, Dragoon level 3 already. Holy shit. That's fast. I'll probably have Dart level 4 by the time I finish the disc. Which will be great for grinding because then I could just level up everybody else and just kind of guard with Dart and use him to finish things off. That'll be alright. That turned out okay, that grinding. Give me all these items. I probably am going to run out of item space for a second. Yeah. What can I discard? What do we have? Healing potions, we need those. Healing breezes, don't use them. This we can get rid of. Holy shit. Completely recovers MP. We can get rid of 3 of those. Gonna need all those body purifiers. That attack ball. Keep the attack ball. That's gonna be useful. Give me this. Burnout. Who's that gonna be good against? Nobody. There's no. Not no one. It just won't be super effective against anybody. It's fine. It's fine. Get out of here, gross crocodile mans. Another thing about the edition systems, I don't think they polished Lavitz's editions toward the end. I don't think they polished the last 3, because I have great difficulty with Lavitz's editions, way more than I do with Albert. For story reasons, but I'm pretty sure they didn't polish them, because they didn't count on anyone grinding through them. I guess there is a lot of poison coming up. It should be the right, because that's Dart's right, technically. Look at that boat. Looks like it was made out of one tree. Which is a talent, by the way. That's not knocking it. That's... If you can make a whole boat out of a single log and make it look like that. Welcome home. Welcome to me. Ah, yes. Magic 6 stone. Beautiful. Also, there's an item coming up, and I will gladly spend 2 spaces to hold it. When I get the satchel, I cannot wait for that item. Beautiful. Lavitz, you monster. I should have left those and killed the merman. Should have done that. So what are you guys working on? You two there. You two the ones I'm pointing at. Yeah, Dart can just guard. Because with our inability to remove Dart from the line, grinding his additions down are going to be no problem. Dart's almost level 10. We're going to be level... probably going to be level 13 by the time we get off this... Hey, no sound, though. What are you talking about? Am I missing snippets of conversation here? And back. No sound, though. Is it your sound or mine? Because my sound levels are okay. Get out of here, you gross fish. Need more tea. We need more tea. I'm not going to get up to do it, but if one of our no, I didn't check on Shauna's equipment again. Oh, she got a bracelet. That's why you're taking so much damage. And I give you the night shield because we're going to use Shauna as much as we can until we can't. Oh no! Eek! What's wrong, Shauna? I'm fine. My foot was stuck in the mud, that's all. And she does like a kickflip. She's like, take a look at this! I'm gonna do an ollie. Oh no! Did you twist your ankle? It's nothing. You can't stand up, can you? Come on, I'll give you a piggyback ride. But it's embarrassing. What are you talking about? I used to give you piggyback rides when you were little. Remember? And then Rose is like, thanks. Just do it. Get out of the mud. Let Dart get dirty. He spends most of his time dirty, covered in mud and blood anyway. I'm such a trouble, aren't I? Not at all. Don't be ridiculous. Beautiful. Look at those. Look at those. Look at those polygons. I'm in love. God, I love this game. I guess I should have stayed in Hoax. Why? Hoax is a shithole. It was nearly overrun. Are you serious? No. No, it's not so. I guess I just had a bit of a weak moment. You know what? I have more confidence now. I can fight to help everybody. I'm not a drag on others, but I still cannot fight like Rose. No one can fight like Rose. Let's get that straight. Out the gate, nobody fights the way Rose does, considering what we know about her. Shauna, you have something only you can do, right? You don't have to pretend to be strong. Besides, you can rely on me more, like in the old days. And she's not wild about that. Because, you know, strong, independent woman. She's already had this conversation with herself, by the way. Is Shauna alright? I'm okay now. Thank you for getting me through that difficult scene in the mud. And she sprints right off a broken ankle. The pain is gone. Let's go, everybody. Oh, that's funny. Having had a sprained ankle, this one I broke twice, and this one I sprained once, and it's proper snarky right now. Now, gentle viewer, do you see these rectangles on Volitude here? Vilitude, excuse me. I'm not positive what they're supposed to be, those things. So what are those? What are those things? I guess they're supposed to be these pillars in this wasteland. And now there's sound. Do you mean my sound was out or yours, buddy? Kickflip. Kickflip. Oh. What's that? Is that an eruption of the volcano? And Rose, no, it's not. I imagine Rose's voice sounds like that is Firebird. It's bad timing showing up now. We still have to deal with the dragon. Can we just let it go? That's up to him. There's a model. I forget her name. I'll look it up. I'll put it in the Discord when I remember who she is. Her voice sounds like Satan wrapped in velvet. It's just... Velvet? That's the wrong word. Silk. Well, I guess it'd be silk. Yeah, Satan wrapped in silk. That's what her voice sounds like. And just, oh, that's how I imagine Rose's voice. If there's ever an opportunity to use a voice like that, it's the most important that Rose sounds that way. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Gonna have to use a healing potion on Dart while we're here. Oh no, there's a salesman. There's a salesman in the Volitude. So we're alright. Part of me wants to use Rose in the boss fights. But that's where the big hunk of the experience is. But Rose takes no shit, so... No, Lavitz can deal with it. Oh, you're talking in Discord. Is your sweet girl chewing on your mic? Or chewing on your mic cable? Because she might be doing that. Speaking of. I bet the item that I am about to Can I just heal? I could just guard the whole time. What do we have? How many Sun Rhapsodies am I going to be using? Honestly. That's one Dragoon level. Easy. And I doubt... I'll use my Dragoon against... yeah, I'll just use my Dragoon against the next guy. Hey, that actually is going to be quite useful in a minute. That Spear Frost. That's going to be super useful. That's not another Spear Frost. I'll come back. I'll come back and pick up all these items. I don't want to throw away all my healing items. Should heal Dart, though. Yeah, you know what? I'll heal Dart. Pick up whatever this is. Probably something silly. Probably Sun Rhapsody. Ah, it's not bad. I can't think of anything in here that hits you with mind-altering effects. Hello, Dabus. Wave at him. What a beautiful man with an outrageous stash. Regarding a certain character in their Dragoon stone later, it would make the most sense to me that it comes from this fellow over there. Look what I found in my adventures. As opposed to some other dingus tries to scam you for a water bottle. Kickflip. Ollie. 1080. I'm out of skateboard terminology. Kickflip. Here we go. Yeah, it's a little spicy down there, eh? Question mark. Hey, man. What is this feeling? It's calling me. Kickflip. Run. Shauna, why are you running away in an active volcano? You were being called by this? I don't know, but when I came in here, I didn't hear the voice anymore. Is that alive? Looks like a huge stone statue in the lava. Don't go near it, she screams in terror. I feel something's wrong. Listen, Tashana, this Virage is still alive. Virage, you don't know about it? Okay, I'll explain it to you. You know about the Dragon campaign, right? Human Wingly War. The Wingleys were outnumbered, so they used this creature called the Virage as their trump card in the war. Just as humans use dragons, Wingleys use Virage. I guess Virage is the plural. I thought the Dragon campaign was over 11,000 years ago. How can this still be alive? Because it's in a cocoon state. I would say it's due to hatred of humans or a vendetta against us Dragoons. We gotta settle this. Or we could run away from the big stone monster that's like happily napping in an active volcano. But, you know, we'll fight with it. But when she's like, oh, you don't know about it? How could they, Rose? How would anybody have those facts? Attack. That's a slappy attack. This will kill it quickly, though. I should have gone Dragoon and used my... You know what? I will. Now that we're here, I will do that instead. Next spin about, Dart's turn. We're gonna go Dragoon with him because that'll be like the first time I've used a Dragoon in anger. Even with the Night Shield, she still took that much. Because to be honest with you, the Dart's not going to be very... Dart's Dragoon, excuse me, will not be very useful against the next boss. Get a... Oh, he's going to... Okay. Alright, that's fine. At least you're not hitting Lavitz. Lavitz has got terrible magic defense. Here we go. Bum, bum. And we're going to use probably Flame Shot. And then Shauna can just use MP heal. He's outside. As soon as I texted you to ask, you were busy. So I went, oh, okay, I'll do it. That's 20, right? And it splits him in twain, lights him on fire. Which, as we've just seen, probably shouldn't bother him. But he wasn't counting on going up against a level 3 Dragoon, was he? By now, you're only supposed to be like level 1. According to the flow of the game, I mean. And then we will use completely recover MP for Dart. Then he'll hammer this thing with final bursts some more. Beautiful. Get him. Stick him. Get him in the... Get him... That's right. Dirty his furniture. The final burst didn't seem to do very much, did it? To 75. Lavitz just did 75. Let's use just for fun. We'll do this. There's no reason you couldn't make those the square closing editions. Shauna gets the kill. Watch. No. Oh, okay. I figured she had it there, actually. Timeless. How you doing, buddy? Alright, Lavit's gonna get the kill now. Wow, he hits hard. He hits almost as hard as Dart does. That's amazing. Kickflip. And he just pushes him. Gentle. Gives him a good thwack. Oh, shit. Splash in lava. Which doesn't splash, by the way. Not water. It's dangerous here. Let's go back. Come on, Shauna. And Rose is pulling like a Marcus Phoenix. Here comes the shot, boys. Wait for it. It's coming. Rose! Rose, run! I mean, we beat it. There's no reason to run. There's the shot. There it is, lads. I don't think LOD's got an age rating, now to think about it. I was going to make a joke about, like, the age rating board. Just the thumbs up. Yeah. I'm going to have to throw 2 of those away. 600 spillions. Delicious. 10, 10. Yeah, we're going to throw these out. Replace these with... There's prayers. 4 mind purifiers. Holy body purifier. I'll place 1 and throw the other 2 out. Yeah, we'll do that. I need some custom. I need professional emotes done, I think. I could get behind that. But then you gotta pay like tons of money for emotes and stuff. I should have gone back and healed. Hey, is anybody out there? Which is a great song, by the way. Hey, Swords. What would you think? Remember the idea we're talking about Kongol's Dragoon Stone? Instead of that fucking goober Tries to scam you for a water bottle. Him. Nice. You alright? Help me, my foot slipped and I fell in, but my vest caught. So I was lucky. Beautiful, look at him. No, but about how Congo gets his Dragoon stone, which is ridiculous. It would make more sense if it was this guy who found it. What'd he do? Sprain it? It was really huff good. Yeah, thanks. I can't thank you enough, but please at least take this, he says. Shauna. Oh, don't. We can't accept such an expensive item. Oh, yes, you have to. You folks saved my life. I'll feel bad if you folks don't take it. Yeah. Take it. Once decided, it's hard to take back. It's a man thing. Well, thank you. Sapphire pin is what? 50% music? There, 50% magic down, I think. I'm Dabus of Lohan. I was told I could find a burning gem around here, so I came and look what happened to me. You're in a volcano, not a lot of gems in a volcano. By the way, I'm an antique dealer. If you happen to be in Lohan, why don't you drop by later? He is funny, she says. Probably an outrageous mustache. He must have an outrageous... He simply must have an outrageous mustache. How are we for health? Real fast. Dart's fine. Shauna's a little worse for wear, but she's okay. Are we on additions? Yeah. But I mean, you gotta actually dig for them. They're not just gonna be sticking out of a rock, you know. Nearly done. Spinning Cane. We're gonna be on Rod Typhoon. Burning Rush is about to be finished. And then we're going to use that Spear Frost and clear some space in our inventory. We know that. He's an antique dealer, not a miner. I'm just saying. Oh, sorry. Firebird. I think they mean Phoenix. I'm fairly confident the word they meant to go for here is Phoenix. Shauna, can we go to the exit? No, it's on fire. Well, a little fire. You can just step around that guy. No, it's in flames. I guess we gotta fight him. Good thing our weapons are magical and they can thus hit ghosts and stuff. Oh. And Dart's Dragoon will avail us not here.
Hey! Our illustrious champion returns. Welcome home.
That's, holy shit. Thank you, man. That's the first time I've heard that update. That's amazing. Thanks so much. How you doing? I don't know if that's... Like, your hair would be all burnt because of this flaming chicken. I say that. That's no disrespect on the Firebird. He's a stalwart opponent. First, we're going to hit this guy with a Spear Frost. Oh, it starts fast. Oh, big numbers. Oh, man. Beautiful. You are hitting so hard, Lavitz. Holy shit. Shauna's getting a healing potion on her turn. Oh, no, no, no. Gorgeous. Oh, beautiful. So that the like the 2 hours or whatever it was a grind. No, it had to have been more than 2 hours because I was in Discord with you guys talking while I was playing. Do I need to use potions to finish this guy off? I don't think so. I could probably do it with just grind him down with additions. Beautiful. He hits really hard. But then again, I am like 2 levels higher than I ought to be. Almost. Health is fine. Dart's fine. Everything's fine. Get him, Lavitz. Fuck him up. Oh! There's my man. What a fucking absolute Chad. Red Eye Stone, very handy. Hey, beautiful. That is lovely. It's so nice. It's so nice to have Sean on the same levels as everybody else. I think Rose is behind now, matter of fact. That was a hot fight, was it? Because you're in an active volcano? Or because the bird was on fire? Just hop over. Little jump. There you go. Oh. 50 bucks. Thanks, man. Oh, brother, you folks are still here. My, folks, you look pretty tired. Want to buy something? I probably already told you, but I'm a trader. Antique dealer is what you said. But we will buy stuff. Matter of fact, I'll sell you some metal weapons. Sell this old spear. Keep your bracelets. Keep your bracelets. Never sell them. Just keep them. They're great. Stone War God. Buy 4 healing potions. 2. A lot of body purifiers. Pellet. We're gonna want to buy some pellets. Spirit potions we can keep. We can sell 1 mind purifier. Keep all the body purifiers. We can sell... Electricity is not double to anything, though it is handy. I'm going to want the detonate rock. It says rock, but I don't think it's a... I don't think detonate rock is actually a rocket-based attack. I should say earth-based attack. Dancing ray, and there's no darkness enemies that I have to fight. Okay, we're fine. I'm going to go back to Lohan soon. If you want to buy something, now is your chance. You handsome... You know what he reminds me of, Davis? He reminds me of Ricky's uncle, the funny one. I say that. He's got like 15 uncles or something. But that's who it reminds me of. Is this 0 parts? No. It's a fire lizard roaming for food. Wow, Lavitz. You're an absolute fucking animal, son. Beautiful. Dart's almost level 11. Both almost level 11. Shauna's got a ways to go, though, before she hits level 11. But Shauna's taken out of the party, like a level behind everybody else. So she's like, she's 2 levels behind everyone else by the time she gets back to the party, and it takes her 3 levels to catch up, and by then she's out of the party again. So then you spend another 4 levels to get Shauna on even ground with everybody. Speaking of, give me 10 seconds here. I'm going to take a piss because I'm drinking a lot of tea today. Feel free to chat amongst yourselves. And then you got a caboose. Sorry. I got waylaid. Wait for it. Hold on. Do I want to become famous? You know I do. How much money would I have to give you? For one follower. Hold on. First of all, we're gonna then. How do I not have my own thing? Where's my Oh, the goober's gone by now. Go to the dude's name. Ugh. Oh well. Anyway, never mind that. Your joke was funny. Don't let anyone tell you it fucking wasn't. What are you doing tonight? You over there. Bum. Ugh, Rose. Guys, don't you feel something? This forest is contaminated by the dragon's poison. I see. That's why the Sandoras don't have a defense in this forest. That sounds like a good plan. I'd like to brood from a rooftop. A normal person cannot be exposed to this poison for a long time. It's a natural defense. And then Shauna is like, ah! Terrible constitution. which is a bad trait for a ranger, by the way. Just felt a little dizzy, that's all. I guess it's hard for a woman. Oh, I'm a woman too, Rose says, daring Lavitz to pick a fight. You're special. Because he's got a crush on Rose, how could you not? Special, huh? I don't capitalize on a woman's frailty anyway. I almost said fragility, I don't know why. I don't mean to. Oh, no. I'm okay. See, Rose is fine too. But I'm sorry, I need to rest a little, and just books it straight into the woods, never to be seen again. And Rose is like, what are you talking about, lightweight? Are you all right? Yeah, exactly, yeah. Are you all right? Uh-huh. Don't worry, I don't feel sick anymore. Besides, I think I got used to the air in this place. Then you can go with us. I mean, we can't fucking leave her here, Dart. Sure. If I fall down here, there would be no meaning to me coming with you. Indeed, we can say the war is in our hands because the Kaiser's... What? Indeed, we can say the war is in our hands because the Kaiser cannot make a move. Kaisers? Are we referring to the 8th Knighthood as the... Kaiser, the guy, he's the head of the 8th Knighthood. Are they referring to the 8th Knighthood as the guy, like, as by the general's name? Cannot make a move. Shauna, please don't leave us like that. We don't know what awaits us, which is sound advice which a ranger would know. Now, let's move on, everybody. I skipped some dialogue there, sorry. And Rose, who's been here the whole time, they are playing brother and sister. Oh, yeah. Yep, they are always like that. If I said it mechanically, I think it would... if I said it mechanically instead of organically, I think it would come off a little smoother. But they get the gist. They get the idea across of what's being said. Jump across, and we'll go get that chainmail real fast to put it on... Who should we put the chainmail on? Dart or Lavitz? I wasn't expecting to get to here so quickly, because I wanted to farm Firebrand for armor. Because there's a 30... Is it 30% or 60%? 30% chance that Firebrand drops plate mail, and you don't get plate mail till like disc 3. So I kind of want to farm that, even though it might be boring to fight Firebrand over and over again, but... Get out of here with that garbage. Trying to confuse me. Dart can handle the Mandrake. This is also a good spot to grind. Though, I don't... Is it? No, wait. Is it a good spot to grind? I believe it is. Yeah, I believe it is a good spot to grind. I dare say, Shauna, I think you're hitting a little harder than you used to. Because Shauna's damage and skills do go up as you use her non-existent addition. Ooh. Come on, let's get these additions clear. We've only got 20-something left, I think. Not even. Oh, look at that damage. Beautiful work. Alright, Dart will be level... Dart's going to walk out of here... Dart and Lav is probably going to walk out of here level 12. $76. Only 11 more spinning canes. We'll just use spinning cane against Fairbrand, because Rod Typhoon is going to no, it'll be much weaker. More chips. Speaking of swords, a friend of ours is coming to stay with us for a little while. If you wanted to give me a hand moving the gym. Oh, wow. I think farming Fairbrand's going to be pretty easy here. No, we're going to save those. Hidden areas and thus hidden boxes you'll find this time. In Dragon's Nest? For which? Oh yeah, no, I'm pretty sure you and I scoured the land. Defense is at... Let's just go to his base defense real quick. His base defense is 31. And Lavitz's defense is 39, so it'll go on Dart. That'll put it to 43. How monstrous. And if I put a Night Shield back on Dart, he'll be the tank. Dart will be the tank. And I should put a Poison Guard on... I'll put a Poison Guard on Dart when we get down there. Yeah, I'll put a Poison Guard on Dart. That'll save me some potion time. Should make Lavitz heal. Yeah, I'll attack with Dart and Shauna, and then we'll heal with Lavitz for a quick second here. I say heal, I mean guard. I was thinking of... excuse me, these chips are quite... Spicy's not the word for it, but it seems to get caught in my throat, if you know what I mean. I was doodling the other day. Quai will be interested in this. I was doodling the other day, thinking about that dreadnought that I want to build. And I was like, you know what this dreadnought needs? A Beziju. That's what it needs. The Beziju, by the way, is the piece of armor. For those of you who don't know, the Beziju is the piece of armor that fits on the pauldron right here, covering this space, because the armpit is notoriously difficult to armor throughout history. So they would make the pauldron, which covered your shoulder, and your breastplate would go here, but there'd always be a gap. So they invented what's called a Beziju, which is just another piece of steel, and often it was decorated. And they'd put it right there, and they'd attach it to your pauldron, and the Beziju would cover that point. If you look at modern, I say modern, Primaris Marines, they all have the Beziju on the left-hand side, but Space Marine armor is, like, it's all on the left. And Space Marine's armor so advanced, you almost don't need it. But Should I guard? No, it's fine. It's true, yeah. But they don't, like, you don't need them anyway, but with this armor you did. Like, Dart could do with... Dart could bear to have a Besiju put on him. But that's tying into the idea of my mind that instead of buying whole different suits of armor that would change the character dramatically, which I'm down for that as well, but alternatively you could, when you're buying equipment, you buy a piece of equipment that adds to that armor already. So if Dart buys, he goes from leather armor to chainmail. Well, you incorporate the chainmail on top of the leather. Then he goes to scale mail. Well, now it's scale plates with chainmail, and up and up and up and up we go. But it's still definitively Dart's armor. It looks like Dart. It just changes, and then by the time we get to like breastplates, high pauldrons, like the high pauldron with the sword breaker, because this piece here that covers parts of Dart's face, that's called a sword breaker. In the nest of the... Sorry, where are we? In the nest of the dragon, Rose says. Well, at least we don't need to look for Firebrand anymore. What confidence you have? Is that because you are a Dragoon? I would say it's pragmatism. But I guess so, and then we heal. Look, everyone. Guys, look at this. Isn't that short? No, it's fine. Guys, look at this. There is still pure water left in this forest. At least the entire forest is not spoiled. Let's go. If we defeat the monster, the forest will be saved. You don't know that, but maybe. Now. That's right in my sinuses, I'll tell you what. Perfect. Excuse me. You could make this section very Geiger-esque. You know what I mean? I think that would look very creepy. But Firebrand's supposed to be a mantis, so I'd somewhere between like what a mantis nest would look like and a very Geiger-esque. What is that bird called? A run fast? Beautiful. Hurrah! I think we will farm Firebrand. Just go at him again and again until we get the plate mail. It won't take me long. And that looks like a disarm. Or what would have been a disarm. What a hideous model. Oh, I love this game so much. I do. This is just it's absolute magic. Anyone who says it's not, know what they're talking about. This game is wonderful. Yeah, unlock the thing. Give me the stuff. Go up here. Unlock this. What's going on? Touches the plant. And the vines go. I got it. When it's touched, it reacts with that. Beautiful. A bravery amulet to stop from the fear. Because Firebrand has a fear attack. Here's game design for you. Write that down, everybody. All that way for a fucking bravery amulet. You never even wear it. You don't even put them on. It's fine. I mean, when you're given the chance, you're given the choice between fear amulet, one of those stun guard, things like that, or power wrist or night shield. You take the ones that give you the big stat bonuses, and you run the risk of everything else after that. Firebrand, he's hungry. Oh, my spaghetti's having a spaghetti. To discard anything. Is there anything to discard? Hold on. I'm going to be pretty tight on items in a minute here. Body purifiers we're going to need. These we're going to keep. The attack ball I could get rid of because I never use them. I'll tell you what. Let's do the thing. We're going to farm Firebrand until we get the plate mail. And put on a cup of tea and we can talk about each other's day. Poor sketty monster. Had a nightmare. And that one is this way. That one. I'll come back and get them. Oh. Boom ba doo 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 ba doo 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 doo. Shauna is hitting a little harder. That's good. Whoa, Lavitz, you're a fucking animal, son. Oh yeah, that's beautiful. Dart's gonna, using Burning Rush, Dart's gonna be a level 4 Dragoon before I'm finished the disc. Easily. Yeah, there's the arm blocking. But it's okay, because you're dead in a second. Imagine plate mail for Kongol. Imagine how monstrous that would be. You've got plates like this, because Kongol's like twice the human, twice the size of anybody else. Like, what's going on? Oh, dude, attacking me? I'm just gonna eat whatever you're throwing at me and laugh at you. Like that one wrestler, Barbarian. He was being arrested. He was out drunk at a bar, and this is in the 80s now. He's out at a bar, getting loaded proper. Oh, the power wrist is why he's hitting so hard. No, we'll see, there you go. See, exactly. Like, I got a poison guard and everything just for this. But instead, I'm going to make a new file in case I want to come back and farm. If I decide not to farm and press on with the story, I should say. But I don't see why not. It's going to take me a couple of turns to beat Firebrand. Alright, here we go. Who's this? Is that you, Lavitz? It's so ironic to find you venturing here. You are Graham. Do you know him? Yes. I will never forget him. He used to be the head of the 2nd Knighthood of Basil. Graham. The man who used to be my father's best man. I think it means best. I think he's going for best friend there. That would make that line always, you know, beautiful. What's in your omelet? Tell me about it. Talk to me about cooking. I love cooking. Welcome, Lavitz. You have become a knight fulfilling the wishes of your late father, Servy. And he's, don't you ever mention my father's name, scum. Graham's armor actually looks super kick-ass. That's good. Good armor. Are you still carrying that grudge after more than a dozen years for my betrayal of your father? That's not all. You betrayed King Albert. You betrayed every single person I know. Is that the wrath of a patriotic knight or a man filled with vengeance? Fucking both, son. Get down here. I'm gonna slap the teeth across the floor. I now get to avenge my father who trusted you and died in vain. Get revenge, huh? Try. See if you can truly best me in my newly obtained power. It's not new, as we will discuss in a moment. Emerge the power of the dragon. His hair turns yellow. You are a Dragoon. It shouldn't be a surprise. Only the Dragoons can manipulate dragons. Behind the dragon, there should be a thump, thump, thump. Hello, Fairbrand, with your 3 eyes. This is the power I obtained. Obtaining that power is not an easy matter. Where did you get the Dragoon spirit? I'm amazed there's someone in Basel who knows about this. Fine, you too will know before you die. That's a trope that I've never got in movies. When the bad guy's like, oh, you don't know? I'll tell you, right? But after, right, I'll kill you. And you're like, but why? Just shoot the guy. Save time. Whatever. His Majesty Dole got all his power and intelligence from Emperor Diaz. Is this some kind of dream? Emperor Diaz died 11,000 years ago with the name of the Holy Imperial Gloriano. What are those things? If this is a dream, how can you explain what you are about to see? Come, I give you a chance to avenge your father if you have the courage to fight against the legendary Dragoon. A legendary Dragoon. But, boy, there was a lot there. There was a lot there we could talk about. 11,000 years. The average lifespan of a human is about 33 years. 33 times 11,000. That is an insanely long time. First, do I Dragoon him? Yeah, let's burn our Dragoon levels off. I'm going to get Dragoon back in like 3... Use my Dragoon. I'll get Dragoon back in 3 turns. And then Dragoon again. Easy. We'll use Final Burst on... Which guy does more damage? We'll get rid of him first, obviously. We'll handle Fairbrand after. We'll see how much damage this does, because I think we're going to run these guys down pretty fast, so we can grind for that plate mail. Yeah, Dart. Get him. Oh, that's good looking. That's really good looking. Yeah. Oh, yeah, Lavitz. Huh. Oh, his physical defense is way high now because of the chainmail. Oh, this fight's gonna be easy peasy lemon squeezy. First, let's use Detonate Rock and see if it's worth a damn. Oh, it's a fucking... I think it's a void attack. I don't remember if it's a multiplier. Okay, well, throw that out next time. Or should I be targeting Firebrand first? I don't remember. It's okay, we'll learn from this experience. Final burst. And then Graham. Fuck, Graham's almost dead. Oh, wow. Easy. Oh yeah, we're gonna chip these guys down so fast. What's the other guy's name? What's the other Dragoon? The other the other Jade Dragoon. Not Graham. The one from the Dragon campaign. I can't remember his name now. He wears glasses, doesn't he? It's a different head. Yeah. 2 turns it took to take down Graham. Let's hit this guy with a pellet. That went well. Oh, I knew I was going to dick that. That's decent. And then we're going to use Dart's turn to MP, then attack, so 4 turns. Unless I use Shauna to get out of here with that garbage. Shauna's going to hit you with a second pellet. Oh yeah, that's easy peasy. Ah, didn't like that, did you? Nearly dead, son. Shauna with fear. That's okay. She's not attacking anyway. Body purifier. Body purifier. Excuse me. Probably need to kill on Firebrand. Oh, you absolute Chad! Alright, now that's 5 turns to take both of them down. Plate mail. Should have loaded the save state. Could I save state right at the end instead of doing the fight, or do I have to do the fight from the start? This power. Still, I don't understand. Why do you betray my father? You are not like this. Nobody could be stronger than your father. That was the only thing I could never conquer. I had admiration for him as a mate and as a friend. But as time goes by, it turned into this feeling, this fear from realizing the limits of your own ability, this fear that goes nowhere. The only thing you can do is curse yourself for weakness. But you couldn't overcome your fear by defecting to Doyle. You needed to overcome my father. There was an alternative. If only I could obtain a new power, I could be equal to or surpass him. That was the Dragoon spirit I got from His Majesty Dole. So, you're not new. You've had this thing for like 12 years. Lavitz, live strong. Now I can go and be with Servi. The best friend you killed, who absolutely will not forgive you. Because you killed me. Why would I forgive you? Sorry, he's lucky to be dead now. Greed for power eventually conquers you. Unleashed power generates only sorrow. He should have known that. He was lucky to die now and avoid even more sorrow. Now he's a Force Ghost. Goodbye, Dragoon stone that has a will of its own. What is this? Oh, such a coincidence. It can't be. Or is this fate? Yes. Lavitz, maybe you too are. Dart is right. The Dragoon spirit of the Jade Dragon recognizes you as the next master. But now he's a lantern! He's a green lantern! I'm a Dragoon. I deserve to rule over dragons. Not many dragons left. Fucking kill everyone we meet. Not only do you deserve, but you have an obligation to accept your fate as a Dragoon, don't you? Well, he's not going to leave it there. It's what Graham left for me. I understand and I accept it. The fate of a Dragoon. I will use this power for justice. Like Dart and Rose. And like the camera zooms in right on Rose's face and she's like, what's that? Use it for justice, huh? Acquired the Jade Dragoon spirit. Now we can really hammer down and level up Lavitz. I can't breathe. Too much poison? We cannot make it over the Volitude carrying... Vilude. Why don't I say Volitude? Vilude. Carrying Shauna. Then we have to go to Lohan. Lohan, that commercial town? Yes, that's it. I heard there's a great doctor there. Hurry! Now that we've done that, run back and save. Not over the file I just made. Yeah, I remember how to get out. I'm just, do I want to grind? Do I want to grind down this boss to try and get that plate mail? Let me check on the internet real fast. So what are you doing, buddy? Tell me what's going on with you. It's not guaranteed. Halfway. Okay, you get it halfway through the second disc. No shit. There's a drop that. Excuse me. There's a monster that appears 1 in every 100 tries. I'm gonna load. I'm gonna load the game real fast here. Because if I can do it in that speed, I could definitely farm for that, and then we can talk about whatever. Because I was mistaken about the when you get the disc. You get it halfway through disc 2, and if I had that plate mail now, please. And it's going on my man Lavitz. Absolutely. Loading that data, I'm going to make a save state right here, which is save state farming is amazing. I just want a chip, not the crunchy bits. Save state. We'll run forward. We're going to do that dialogue again with Graham. I'm gonna breeze through it because we already did. Who's this? Fucking get out of here, garbage. Your armor's pretty cool though, actually, with the cape and everything. I think that's a reskin of Albert, matter of fact. I think it's a palette swap. There's one hair right on the end of my nose. Oh, get out of my nose, man. One cat hair. Graham, fulfill. I'm going to make a save state after the dialogue. Years of betrayal. You betrayed King Albert and everyone. So, okay, he was given the Dragoon stone. Oh, he's missing an eye. Look at that. Because I've got the improvements on, you can see the sharpness. Servy's missing an eye. He's got a big scar down the left side of his, right side of his face. Patriotic Knight full of vengeance. How cool is that? I never noticed that before. Graham, I get to avenge my father who died for nothing. Plate mail. Plate mail drop. There's a loot drop this fight. It's like 30% of the time or something like that. And it's only going to take me like 5 turns. Get revenge, huh? Let's see if you can truly attain my new best powers. And that's the Dragoon's best friend that I got from Dole. His spirit is doubled in bloody size. And he's got 1, 2, 3. He's got 6 on his head. Shouldn't be strived behind the dragon. There should be Firebrand, who's only got 3 eyes. This is the power I obtained. You've had it for over a decade. Sorry, there's this one hair. It's touching me. I'm not picking my nose, but there's one cat hair about my business. I'm amazed there's someone in Basil who knows about this. Died 11,000 years ago. How many generations is that? Someone do the quick math for me here. 33 times 11,000. How can you explain what you're about to see? Come, I give you a chance to avenge your father if you have the courage to face against the legendary Dragoon. Save state. So we're going to fight him until he drops the plate mail, which should not take long. If I just hammer him with pellet. We're going to get rid of Firebrand first, though. Overall, Firebrand does the most damage to us. And the poison, the fear. We'll get rid of him first. We'll sell that attack ball. Should have sold it the lewd. Hey! That hurt. Yeah, and by far, Firebrand is more dangerous than Graham is. But Graham was only alive for like 3 turns, so... You're buffering me. You're just hitting me with rocks and junk. Garbage. Oh, yeah. Fuck, Fairbrand's nearly dead. This is still my first turn. Now it's the second turn. Oh, if I only had a turbo controller. Remember those, man? Turbo controllers? Didn't know how to use them? The guy beat LOD. World record just came up. Guy beat LOD with a turbo controller in something like 10 hours. 10 hours, 11 minutes or something like that. Fairbrand's out. Just about. Turbo, because turbo controllers, you just hold the A down and it presses the button for you. You just got to hold it down. We had turbo controllers, couldn't figure out how they worked because they were busted. But why didn't I go into Dragoon with Dart? It would have been so much faster. I could have really been hammering them. But yeah, we had turbo controllers, and there's like a different... It's a different class or whatever, different rule set if you're using a turbo controller. I could see how that would be a threat eventually. Yeah, my health is pretty hurting pretty decent here, but not enough. Oh, no. Yeah. Dart's got 7 eyes. The amount of eyes that Dragoons carry donate what rank they are. Dart has 7. I shouldn't have done that. Hey, James. It's decent. It's no pellet, that's for sure. But the, anyway, the world, it beat all of Legend Dragoon in 10 hours. That's just absolute fucking madness, son. What could I hit you with? I'll hit you with this attack ball for fun. I don't know what it's going to do, but we're going to find out. Poison. Confusion. That doesn't work on bosses. We'll probably sell that in a minute, too. Toes are a very painful spot, Sheer Bear. I'm going to hit this Chungus with a final burst. I'm almost at tea. Well, it's almost 11 o'clock, I guess. A fair amount of tea. Get out of here, garbage. Hey, that's better. The final burst is like a level 3 ability, so of course. Get away from Shauna, you prick. You cycloptic fuck. Get him, Lavitz. No prisoners for Servy. Fuck, I did it again. It's how fast you pull your... It's not hitting the button as much as it is taking your thumb off. Got a deep gash. You better have a deep gash. Yeah. Fuck. I meant to final burst him the second time. I didn't mean to press attack. Oh yeah, fuck, we did it. So that was what? 5 turns? Took a lot less damage than we did the first time. Plate mail. Plate mail. Fuck. It's fine. We'll get it. Beautiful. Shauna, please use pellet. Ah! I was going for 124 there. Never noticed that he had a... I never noticed that Serby had a missing eye. Or Serby, excuse me, Graham had a missing eye. Never noticed that before. But then again, the pixels. My God. There was like a whole 4 pixels for every for every one model. Dragoon, please. We're going to final burst Fairbrand. And by then he'll be dead. But did I mention there's another monster that shows up? If you do it near this save point, it shows up 1 in every 100, and it also drops plate mail. It's rumored to drop in this area. I'm speaking about it like it's a factual event. Maybe I should get an auto clicker. Just download one real fast. And that's going to do, what, how many? 100 something? Oh, yeah. Gorgeous. Get fucked, Fairbrand. Man-eating bud. The fuck is that? I wish you hadn't done that. Kind of don't want to waste this pellet on him. I'll use it on Graham, and then I'll use... Ah, fuck it. No, I'll use pellet on Graham. And then explosion on both. That should do the job. Yeah, I think so too. Get fucked, Graham. And then one of you has to hit Lavitz to wake him up. That's not a wind ability. That's a lot of damage. Nope. And then I will explosion both of you. MP. Explosion should... If explosion doesn't do this, I've done it wrong. That's the science of it. I guess I could let Jeepu back in, but is that something we want to do? I shouldn't have used the fun. I shouldn't have used explosion. That should have killed him. Get him, Shauna. Arrow. Right in the eye. Dead. No. I'm fucking around now. This was a mistake to do that. I should have just used Final Burst. And they're not going to attack Lavitz to wake him up either. How did that miss? I mean, listen. Yeah, I fucked around hard in this one. This is going to be 6 or 7 turns. Yeah. Both the boss dragon abilities and your own. See? That's the idea. I had that same idea for finding the other Dragoon stones throughout the game. You would... is he stunned? I don't want to waste a body purifier on fucking that, but... no, that was the same idea I had for finding the tombs of the Dragoons. Because there were more Dragoons than just the 7. There were weaker Dragoons that had other abilities. And I think it'd be cool to... He was going to attack Lavitz the next turn. I didn't have to waste a body purifier. It's fine. Could have bought more pellets. Should have. Too late now. And then, Shauna, I will get you to hit Dart with a Sun Rhapsody, which is just a purple healing potion, which is fine. But now you got to make up like a number of other, like it's turning into like Pokemon TMs after that. So you have to make up like other Dragoons and how they died and their stories, which would be cool. I'm not against doing any of that, but that may take away from the main. That may take away again from the main chase that's going on throughout the game. Because LODs is it's a car chase in fantasy. Without horses, funnily enough. The party doesn't have horses. Not that you could with fucking Kongol. What horse could carry him around? He's this bigger than Andre the Giant. Okay, yeah, it's still... It took too many turns. It was like 6 turns. Now, plate mail. Plate mail. Do it. Fucking right. Oh, that felt good, son. Shauna's almost level 11. Look at that. Gust of Wind Dance. Rose, level 10. Beautiful. You have Survey's strengths. My efforts were to no avail. I even used betrayal to obtain this power. I read through this already. I'm just going to blaze through it, guys. If somebody wants to clip that for later, that'd be good. Curse yourself for being a penis. You killed your best friend, you fuck. That's one trope I never... That's one trope I never got. Like, the best friend always just like, I could be better than you, and he just like knifes his buddy that would like die in a ditch for him. Clip us getting the plate mail. I wouldn't... If one of our mods could do that. And the celebration, because that's important. These things are meant to be remembered. Greed is trash. Don't do it. Don't be greedy. For anyone just showing up, we're ripping through this because we've already done it. I just went back and farmed Fairbrand and Graham so I could pick up some plate mail. Delicious even. Such a couldn't be. It's fate. Coincidences. Yes, Lavitz, take up the stone. Dart's right. Take the Jade Dragoon as its next master and actually use like wind-based abilities. I deserve to rule dragons. Not only do you deserve, but you have an obligation to accept your fate as a Dragoon. Because Dragoons rail against fate. Or do they? That's the thing with fate. Everything you do could be put down to fate, even standing against fate. Oh, that's fine. I'll clip it later. I will use the power for justice, like Dart and Rose. And she's like, for justice, huh? In a form, Rose. And then Shauna's just like, that's kick-ass. She's got a skull on her belt, Bren. Look, on Shauna's belt. She's got a skull right there. She's got a skull face. Good for you, Lavitz. Oh. Shauna, I'm hyperventilating. Can't breathe because of the poison. The dragon's poison. We can't make it. I don't know why I thought that said Volitude all these years. What's a Velude? What's a Velude? Bren, look that up. You're brilliant. Can't make it to Velude carrying Shauna, then we'll have to go to Lohan, the commercial town where the best doctor in the world is. Hurry up, everybody. And then Shauna's out of the party. And we're gonna... Oh, no. Go back and pick up those 2 items. We're going to arm Lavitz with the plate mail. Because he's the bomb diggity. Look at that. 61. Oh, it's delicious. So he hits hard and he is super tanky. And we won't waste any of our potions because we're just going to go back and use the water. Go and save real fast. It's just fucking beautiful. And we'll push on to Lohan and maybe we'll call it there. Volitude. And then down the pipe. And I'm probably going to have Rose now. Kickflip. I think I'm done my spinning canes, actually. Now that I'm... almost done spinning cane. But I mean, how could we be? We whooped that so quickly. Yeah, Velude. What's a Velude? Velude. Volcano Velude. What is a Velude? These are the guys you want to farm against. The lizard men. Oh yeah. Oh, you're a monster. Boom ba doom da doom bum bum doom da doom da doom bum done. Oh fuck! Lost him there. Where's Dart? Mind purifier. That's not terrible. We use that. Go down here. No. Do I? Do I want to go up this way? Yes. Right? And that puts me... Original name, no other Velude on Google. So it's not a word? Another fight in fucking right about now. No. What a strange word. Volute. Oh. How curious. How curious. Oh, yes. Beautiful. Oh no, I'm completely out of tea. Someone drank it all. And now Rose is a level behind, but she's going to catch up. That'll be fine, though. It's good. And we got that plate mail. It only took us 3 tries. That's really good. We're also going to farm Drake the Bandit when we get up to him as well. Purifier. I came all the way back for that. We're going to farm Drake because he drops the bandit ring. Or no, is it bandit shoes or bandit ring? Bandit item, anyway. 20% or it's a 20% increase in speed, something like that. And it's devastating. Devastating. Where are we going this way? So we're going to farm him for that. And Drake's a little harder to put down than Fairbrand because of all the add-ons that he throws at you, but it's not going to be much trouble. Won't be much trouble at all. Fight. And then we climb this gross webbing because Fairbrand's a spider and a praying mantis. And a dragon, I guess. It's sad that a bug type got the dragon status before fucking Charizard did. I can't wait till we get to Helena 2, and then we can farm some satchels. I say farm. It's 100% drop rate. You won't need to farm it. But having 2 satchels is really nice, and then we can hunt things like rainbow birds, robot parts, which I have a theory about that robot. I have a theory about that. So I misread everything. Basically, he's like, there's so many people. If I wasn't so sick, this might be fun. He's like, you'll get well soon, because Shauna's, he's wild about her. We're going to collect Stardust, all that stuff, too. But I proposed to you that... sorry, I'll read this stuff. Then when we're wandering, I'll talk. I couldn't believe it was dragon's poison until I saw it with my own eyes. I have never seen such symptoms. There is nothing wrong with the body, at least that's how it seems, but her consciousness is closed inward after she arrived here. It seems the mind is poisoned, not the body. That's not how poison works. I don't think the clinic can help her. I'm sorry, but in this condition, it could be a week if she's lucky. Can't you do something? And he's like, I'll do everything I can. What was such a cute girl doing against such a legendary monster? And Lavitz, with his Nat Solo resonating voice. She fought against it to save the country. Think hard. Is there anything you can do? Hold on. Let me find the secret family heirloom book. That's a secret. If we can get some Dragoni plants, she may survive. Really? I read it in a secret heirloom book. The problem is with dragons, Dragoni plant exists only in legend. I cannot say for sure if it really exists. Why am I after it? Even so, we cannot wait like this and do nothing. Let's go look for Dragoni plant on our own. We at least might be able to find something in this town. Lohan is a commercial town where everyone is welcome. There should be some information here, as in it's an independent city-state. Although it is temporary, I will try to staunch the poison. I am not called the best doctor in Serdio for nothing. I will rise to the occasion. But if it's poisoning her mind and not her body, as in her spirit, you know, what'll staunching the poison even do? Okay, first. Thinking hard, how silly. I'll turn these on because I don't remember all the lights are. Right, so I put it to you. 11,000 years is a very, very long time. Like, it's... 11,000 years is older than written history, right? I put it to you that this is the second civilization to come along. I didn't mean to do that. That this is the second civilization to come along. Because there's robots and stuff just walking around. Who built them? The people who came before. Who was that? The humans and the winglies that... fought during the Dragon campaign. And there was a technological advance, possibly a technological apocalypse, and then this. We're going to get all the Stardust in a minute. I'm just going to get armor and stuff. Because there's robots around, and I know it's just a model thrown in there, just a dude for fun, but I like that idea a lot. Buy this lance. Buy a cape for Rose. Buy... Do I need a second power wrist? You've got a night shield on, right? What does Rose have? Nothing. Rose isn't wearing anything. Or she got a night shield. No, she doesn't have anything on. I will buy a second power wrist for Rose so Rose hits harder. I'll sell all this old shit. War God's Amulet, Bravery Amulet, 2 War God Amulets, a bunch of bracelets. Night Shield, Power Wrist, Power Wrist. It means Rose can take a lot of hits, but that's okay. No, I mean, she's going to be a little softer. Right, now, Stardust. Where the hell is all the Stardust? Yes, I will buy something from you, oh patron of potions. First, I'm going to sell you... Your prayers, keep those. Sell you this. I'm going to sell you this attack ball. Should I keep the attack ball? Really? Because it's random every time. Magic Sig Stones kick ass too. We're going to use that. I never use attack balls though. Well, okay. I'll run the attack ball for a little while, and we'll see what we can do. I gotta remember where the hell all the Stardust is in this game. Where the hell did I put it all? There. Is it in here? Oh, I blocked out my chat here. Can't see anything. Yeah, I know what I'm doing. And he pulls the secret lever, Kronk. Yeah, we'll collect all the Stardust, talk to Dabus, get set, and then we'll, next stream tomorrow, we will carry on to Shirley Shrine and yeah, and then we'll grind down Drake with delicious, delicious save states. Angel's Robe, and that'll go on Shauna, I think? Yeah, it's a Shauna only. Gotcha. Alright, we're going to break into Dabus' shop here. Kick the door in with this brilliant moustache. Hello, strange man with an outrageous hat. Welcome, hey, Dabus! And he's so happy to see them. It's the goofy merchant from the other day. I'm glad you folks are here. Thanks for the velood, really. Now I can run my business. So what do you want? You can find anything in Dabus Antiques. Do you carry herbs? You have it. I have everything from extremely rare medicine to secret magical medicine. Have you ever heard of the Dragoon plant? I heard it is a very rare herb. Oh, the Dragoon plant. You have it, he says. No. No, don't get mad. I was just kidding, but let me think harder. I remember hearing about it somewhere. Hold on a sec. It's in this secret notebook, which is no longer a secret. It says, north of the poison forest, past the troublesome plant, observe Dragoon plant. At the back of the shrine. It reminds me I saw a strange plant back in the forest when Shano took a rest. Oh, the one that became a monster because of the dragon's poison. But you cannot get past it unless you purify it with something. How about the spring water from underground? That's a good idea. Alright, thanks, Dabus. I'll be back in a second. I gotta get that Stardust. And when we get back, Dabus is already gone. On his fabled underground adventure that has never been heard. Like, he's never heard from again after this. Oh, he's still there. Never mind. He will be gone then. Let's ask him real quick. What's so good about an underground adventure? Of course, it's all about treasure. Once you find something rare, you're hooked. Of course, I would enjoy it more if there were no nasty monsters. What do you think? Why don't you do it too, Dart? Dart's too busy. He's too busy. He's got things to do. We're going to book it downstairs here. And this guy's like, hey, classy brother. Look at this fucking putz. Look at this guy. Hey you, classy brother. I have something you'll like. You don't. That reminds me we need something to carry the spring water. Let's have a look. If Lohan's the commercial city, it should be the intersection point between Serdio and Tiburoa. That's my man. You have a sharp eye. I guarantee they're good buys. We want a bottle to put water in. Do you have one? You'd already have one on you, but sure, there's one durable, best quality you can get. How much? It's a super surprise bargain. How about 1 billion gold? Get out of here. I punched you in the mouth. Hey, I was just kidding. Don't take me so seriously. Yeah, craft. How much is the real price? Yeah, it's about 3,000 gold. You want to buy it? Fucking fuck you. I'm not buying that. Trash. Super, super discount. It's a canteen. It's a watering skin. I'll go down to 1,000. No, I ain't paying for that. You can do better than that. 500. One more time. Drop it once more, and he's like, oh, okay, I'll give $100. I should just give him 100, but because he tried to swindle me, no. I paid $100 for a bottle of wine back there. He hands him, like, when he gets the spring water, like, he picks it up with spring water and immediately just pisses water all over the place. So you have, like, time to get to, like, it's a time thing to get to the plant. Perfect. You used to have a pet chipmunk, Dart. You absolute mad lad. Let's see what our additions are at. 99, or 88, 94. Do I really want to grind? Do I want to grind for a few minutes outside of Lohan? No, we'll call it here. I'll go back and I'll go fresh outside the city and we'll save. We'll call it, because I gotta get up in the morning with our boy. Because my boy, my darling baby boy. Tomorrow, I will probably stream tomorrow. Probably stream tomorrow. Which will be decent. Then we'll finish off Lavitz's additions. Beautiful. Beautiful. Yes, okay. Hold on a minute. And Hoax is up there. I would move that, because if that's the trade city, it should be between Tiburoa, because there's very clearly Tiburoans here. And that's to get to Tiburoa, right above us. So this should be there. You know, like it's just up. It's moving it just a smidgen, and that takes us to Tiburoa, because Hoax is like right there. You can see the marsh and all that from there. What's that smoke? Oh, that's the Imperial Army. Unless it's a port. Oh yeah, unless it's a port. But it's not a port because there's no ships. But it could be. But it could be a port. Fuck it, why not? The Tiburoans do like the ocean and astrology and all that garbage. But okay, we're going to open this to the chill music. See, now you're fucking thinking. See, this is why I want to get into art. Nightbot. What the fuck do you mean you're only trying to... Get out of here, Nightbot. I gotta turn that off. Man, because that spam and symbol things is fucking goofy. So anyway, yeah, that'll be good for the evening. Saved, everything's fine. Probably play tomorrow night. That's true. I'm probably gonna stream again tomorrow night. I'd like to stream more during the week, but Oberon's been really stretching his bedtimes, and he doesn't like going to bed, and it means I have to stay up later to stream, and Obi is waking up, like he's staying up later and waking up earlier, and it's madness, and I don't know why he's doing it, and I hope he doesn't have what I have, so he can't sleep either, because that's what we need, 2 crazies in the house. Yeah, so we're probably gonna play tomorrow. Yeah, could put him on. Yeah, I could put him on less naps. Just keep him awake during the day, and then he would sleep through the night. But he sleeps. See, that's the thing. He sleeps through the night just fine. It's just getting him to sleep. Yeah, could cut down his naps, which means I have less time during the day, but it might mean I have more time at night. But we'll see. Anyway, our stuff came in. Our all my cork board finally came in, so I can work on bases. We can work on the base for our model that I was working on, which I hope to start painting. This fella here I did a lot of custom work on this model. Pictures are going to be uploaded to Justin Lyon's Instagram. I realize that I have been stupendously lazy with my taking photos of my models. So if I have the time, I will try to make a project of it to take photos of my Blood Angels, champions, and the Sanguinary Guard and all that. Throw them on Instagram. I was doing it for a while there, and then Obi came along, and then when do you have time? But now I will make an effort to put more photos of my models up. And I'd like to get back to painting and building models on stream, but I just seem to like playing video games when I have the time. But there'll be more photos loaded on the Instagram. The links are in the About Me section. You can look. But tomorrow we'll be back with more Legend Dragoon. We are going to save Shauna, take on Drake the Bandit. We're probably going to grind him in the ground until I get my hand on the Bandit shoes or Bandit ring. I forget which one. Doesn't matter as long as it makes them faster. Really wicked glad we got that plate mail so fast. That cut down a lot of time. And then what? And then it's Drake Shirley hero competition, and that should round out the night for tomorrow. And then we'll throw a bunch of pictures up on the Insta, and then hopefully we get to stream during the week, but all that depends on Oberino, if he's going to be a Spaghettino or not. But anyway, I'm going to go. I have been Justin the Lion. Be kind, look after yourself, look after somebody else, and I will see each of you next time.